Good day and welcome to our comprehensive coverage of the severe weather event currently gripping the city of Jeddah, the economic hub of Saudi Arabia. For the past several days, the coastal city has been subjected to relentless, torrential rainfall, resulting in widespread flash flooding and significant urban disruption. The magnitude of this rainfall has been described by local meteorologists as one of the most intense in recent years, testing the city's infrastructure and placing emergency services on high alert. The National Center for Meteorology, NCM, has been continuously issuing high-level warnings, including red alerts, cautioning residents about the extreme risk of flash floods in low-lying areas and valleys. These warnings have been paramount in guiding the public safety response across the Mecca region, which includes Jeddah. The most visible and immediate consequence of the heavy rains is the inundation of major roadways and urban neighborhoods. Videos and reports from the ground show numerous streets submerged under deep water, transforming roads into impassable rivers. The city's often congested traffic has been brought to a near standstill, as motorists are forced to abandon vehicles or attempt to navigate through hazardous, waterlogged passages. This has, in turn, severely impacted the daily routine of Jeddah's residents, with movement across the city being drastically curtailed. Key transportation arteries, including sections of major highways and underpasses, have experienced temporary closures to ensure public safety, while municipal teams have been deployed around the clock with specialized pumps to drain the accumulated rainwater. The sheer volume of precipitation continues to pose a formidable challenge to these efforts. The efficiency of the city's stormwater drainage system, a topic of long-standing public concern following previous flood events, is once again under intense scrutiny. In response to the crisis, Saudi authorities, led by the Civil Defense and the Jeddah municipality, have activated their emergency protocols. The primary focus remains on public safety and managing the immediate consequences of the flooding. The Civil Defense has been utilizing all available resources, including high-capacity vehicles and rescue boats, to respond to calls for assistance, particularly from individuals trapped in their vehicles or homes in heavily affected districts. They have sternly advised residents to adhere strictly to safety guidelines, avoiding valleys, low-lying areas, and any location where floodwaters are pooling. Furthermore, non-essential travel has been explicitly discouraged, urging citizens and expatriates alike to remain indoors until the meteorological situation stabilizes. The proactive cancellation of public activities has also been a hallmark of the response. Schools and universities across the affected areas were closed for several days, transitioning to remote learning where possible. High-profile events, such as the Red Sea International Film Festival, were also compelled to suspend operations and cancel key activities due to the inclement weather, underscoring the severity of the conditions across the city. The current weather pattern is characteristic of the unpredictable, yet historically significant, heavy rain events that occasionally strike the coastal areas of Saudi Arabia. Jeddah is particularly vulnerable due to its geography, situated between the Red Sea and the mountains, which can funnel intense rainfall rapidly toward the city center. Preliminary meteorological data suggests that some areas have received rainfall amounts in a short span that far exceed the city's annual average, with specific reports indicating a massive accumulation over a few hours. This overwhelming volume quickly surpasses the capacity of the urban drainage network, leading to the flash flooding seen today. It is worth noting that this event draws comparisons to previous catastrophic floods, particularly the one in November 2022 and the infamous 2009 deluge, both of which resulted in significant loss of life and property damage. While infrastructure improvements have been undertaken since those events, the current situation highlights the persistent vulnerability of the city to extreme weather driven by climate volatility. The intensity of this year's rains serves as a stark reminder of the ongoing need for robust, long-term civil engineering solutions to protect the city's populous and critical infrastructure. As of this report, The immediate weather threat is showing signs of gradual abatement, though the recovery operation is now in full swing. Emergency teams continue their exhaustive efforts to clear the standing water, remove debris, and assess the extent of the damage across the affected districts. The focus will now shift to a comprehensive cleanup operation to restore full mobility and public services, including the inspection of submerged utility infrastructure like power and communications lines. While the worst of the rain may have passed, the danger from residual floodwaters and potential complications, such as sinkholes or infrastructure damage hidden beneath the surface, persists. Authorities are urging the public to maintain vigilance and only return to normal routines once official announcements confirm that areas are safe. The coming days will be critical for the recovery phase, with municipal authorities expected to release full assessments of the rainfall totals and the damage incurred. For now, Jeddah remains a city in the midst of a major weather event, with its residents relying on the continuous efforts of the emergency services to weather the storm and transition toward recovery. This concludes our special report on the Jeddah floods. Thank you for watching and see you again.